Hi there guys, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a couple of episodes. First episode is going to be a comparison video. I have reviewed this fragrance few days back from Maison Alhambra Latafa called Dark Dior Intense, and I did say this is one of the best alternatives to Dior Homme Intense at this current moment. Okay, but previously I also did cover Emir collection, I think Paris Corner, Frenetic Homme Intense, okay, or Frenetic Homme Intense, which is also sort of like a clone of Dior Homme Intense. So some of you asked me like which one is a better one, despite the video, so you guys wanted like a point by point comparison. I'm going to be doing that, and second episode I'm going to be doing a list for you, 12 fragrances. Okay, so please check that out. So as you can see right in front of me, I am putting all three together, and this is the original Dior Homme Intense. These are the more modern formulation. The juice color is not so dark. This is a 150 ml bottle, and I used since 2014 version, I used all the way to modern version. So Dior Homme Intense is one of my signature scents, one of my most memorable, cherishable fragrances. I talked about the most on my channel. This one has so many memories. This is one of the most high class, you can say, rich smelling fragrances based on iris lipsticky note. And this is something to die for. Okay, this is more on the expensive side. When I got this first, it was somewhat, I think, $80-85. Now the prices have gone to about 140 bucks. Okay, for 100 ml I'm talking about. So this is not cheap anymore. So people is not like, it's not really easy for people to afford this like on everyday basis. Not everybody can afford it. That's what I'm trying to say. So if you do like the DNA, but you wanted to get like a budget version, an alternative, Latafa is definitely there. Many other houses are there. And I'm sorry, I have a cold. I had an ice cream before I took a nap. Anyway, so these ones are on the budget side. The prices on these are almost identical, I think. The Maison Alhambra, I think, is around $20 to $25, I think, around that price range. And Frenetic Homme Intense was, I think, under $20. So this could be a little bit cheaper, but I don't remember the price tag on this. So I don't have the boxes. I sprayed them on the paper, and I can compare them side by side. Time is around 2 a.m., right? Yeah. So it's weekend here in Bangladesh. Hopefully you guys gonna have a good weekend, like here in Dhaka, like after hectic week, very hot and humid. So let's start. So the bottle wise, both the bottle looks decent. This is a cylindrical bottle for Frenetic Homme Intense. Juice color is really lovely, just like Dior Homme Intense. I don't know what, maybe the paint is coming off or something like that. A little bit of a dent on the bottle. I don't know what that is, but these were in a box for a while. I think this is the paint that's coming off, maybe. Okay, so like a nice looking bottle, very simple, and they got the sticker or the painted. I think it's actually printed on the bottle. One nice touch about these fragrances is the cap. I did review 3 or 4 from this line. They have some decent clones, but the thing is about this cap, magnetic cap, is not very strong. Another thing is it says Paris Corner. Good detailing. Sprayers are okay. Good sprayer, actually, very good sprayer. Okay, so that is the Emir collection, Frenetic Homme Intense. The second one is Dark Dior Intense. I really find this name very funny, but the bottle is of very high quality class, very heavy, and juice color is nice, appealing, just like Dior Homme Intense. If you compare side by side, almost same. And the cap here, it's kind of nice. It's like big cap, but it doesn't have click or very good snug fit out. It is good snug fit, sorry. Yeah, you can pick it up, but heavy bottle, I get scared. So this is how the bottle looks. Sprayer on these are also good. This is a bit smaller, like it doesn't reach so far, but I think it also shoots out a lot of juice. So price point, I think Frenetic Homme Intense is a bit cheaper compared to Dark Dior Intense, but I mean, in your country, maybe they're the same price. Okay, so juice amount is almost the same. I think 100 ml versus 100 ml. And let's see the how they smell. So I sprayed this on a paper. Frenetic Homme Intense. Let me do a respray actually for the opening. This is a nice little clone. When it came out first, I did review this like long time ago. Okay, and this one really gave me vibes of Dior Homme Intense, but I did say this is not a perfect substitute. Like, this one doesn't feel 100% clone of Dior Homme Intense. It's not like one-on-one clone. So it was a fragrance, I would say, based on Dior Homme Intense, but much lighter. Longevity was on the average side. I mean, I did not get more than 2.5 hours to 3 hours perhaps. But if you spray heavily, maybe you can get 3 hours, but not beast mode. But what I get from this in the opening, it's kind of like a sweet, warm, kind of like cacao, but the presence of iris is not so rich in this. Okay, like Dior Homme Intense has that leathery sort of vibe. It's kind of like a nice bright iris. It smells very much like a makeup bag or lipsticky iris. This one doesn't offer so much of that. It's like a nice little gourmand, something similar to Stronger With You or Dior Homme Intense. It's a mix of few fragrances, but at most, I would say the comparison comes to the dry down. Okay, so it is inspired by Dior Homme Intense, Frenetic Homme Intense, but it's not really one of the best clones. Okay, I'm trying to keep it short so you understand. This one, in terms of longevity projection, I think it doesn't beat Dark Homme Intense, like Dark Dior Intense. Sorry, it would be a nice name, Dark Homme Intense. That would be a nice name. Anyway, so for me, Dior, like the first one, Frenetic Homme Intense Emir collection, they do have some good ones, but this is not really a clone of Dior Homme Intense. It's like 60-65% at best. Okay, on the dry down. So coming to Dark Dior Intense, why I praised it so highly. This one is so close, so close. I did give it 9 or 10. I think I give it 9 because the name, I did not like the name. Let's respray and let's sniff it out. Okay, this is sort of like an update video as well. And I can tell you one thing amazing. This one, when you put this on, it shows how far the clone game has come, you know, like how far they have made it. It's so good. Okay, some people are skeptical, like, hey, this is not going to be as good. These are a clone, synthetic, alcohol blast. If there were any alcohol blast, I would have told you, but I don't find any alcohol blast in this. This is really lovely. Overall longevity wise, Dior Homme Intense, you cannot compete with Dior Homme Intense. Like, none of these can compare with Dior Homme Intense, but also look at the price tag. This is like what, $140 now for 100 ml. This is like 20 something dollars. So you see, you can get about 7 bottles, I think, for the price of one Dior Homme Intense. You can spray all day and you can carry atomizer. After every 3 to 4 hours, this will come back. So on the close, it did, I mean, it did very well. And if you let it sit in your collection for a while, it always gets stronger. Someone from Dubai said he did not get good push out of it. It was 2-3 hours at best, but for me, I got like decent 5 to 6 hours on my clothes and shirt. But I think the key is you have to do double shots of this. Okay, like if you put 3 sprays like on both arms, go like 1-2 on your left arm, right arm you go double sprays, or maybe on your shirt or chest you go like 2. So 6 to 7 sprays or 8 sprays, you will get like decent 4 hours. After that, you have to respray. So the magic of this perfume is the opening. Really lovely, very beautiful. It reminds me also of Valentino Vumo, Dior Homme. Very bright citrusy iris, and the leather is not so much prominent in this. So Dior Homme Intense, if you love this, if you can afford it, I would say go for this. This is the best fragrance out there, no problem. You can wear this also in summer nowadays, because of the current formulation is not so heavy or not so dark like back in the days. I do have some 2014 older batches. Those were unbelievable. Like, you could not wear this in summer, right? Now I think the new Dior Homme Intense can be pulled off in summer evening, especially if you stay in the AC. So you can understand the price point wise, not much difference between the two. Bottle design wise, you can say okay, because this one got a magnetic cap, so it's kind of like a tie. But longevity, smell, how close they are next to each other, or versatility, or overall value, I think Maison Alhambra by Latafa Dark Dior Intense wins by far. It's just even no comparison with this one. Doesn't have anything on this. That's what I'm trying to say. But if you find this and you cannot find this anywhere, go for it. You will get some vibes of Dior Homme Intense, but I rather have a decant of Dior Homme Intense over Frenetic Homme Intense. But if you have this one is a full bottle worthy fragrance, beautiful presentation, and overall great value. Thanks for watching, and let's move on to the list. Then we'll upload these. Take care.